They get away first time, which is marvellous. Narracott moves well. Crawford going well. Wells coming back at them. Wells is holding the Olympic champion. Quarrie coming forward. Wells kick out. Is it Quarrie? Quarrie gets his hand up. Wells second, Crawford third, but it must still be in doubt. The Scotsman's run the race of his life. Quarrie runs away on 10.04. Wells must have broken the British record. He was so close. Quarrie, the man who saves his sprinting for the great occasion, whips the Olympic champion, but they hadn't reckoned for Allan Wells.
In a backstreet garage in Leith near Edinburgh, Britain's fastest sprinter sharpens his reflexes for what could be the fastest start in the 100 metres at the Commonwealth Games. Allan Wells has improved his starting technique to the point where he now stands a real chance of a gold medal. A week ago he broke the British record for the 100 metres, which had stood for 20 years. And the surprising thing is that he's done it without using starting blocks. If he did use blocks, his front foot would be 9 inches further away from the start line. And he says he wouldn't get as good a push with his spikes as he does from direct contact with the rubberized surface of the track. To him, the start is a bottled-up explosion, released by the firing of the gun. And he says that his wife, who's also an international sprinter, has encouraged him to get the most out of his technique.
It's very hard to say that it helps any more than with starting blocks, but psychologically you don't have to handle your starting blocks every day in training, and that helps in that sense. But there's no difference between starting blocks and the way I start. There's no difference whatsoever.
Well, you also use, as part of your winter training, boxer's speedboard to help improve your reflexes. How important is that, in fact?
It's probably the most important thing, and it helps to relax. It helps in many ways: coordination, balance, and reactions.
Right down to the tips of your toes?
Right down to the tips of your toes, yes.
Well, what's the incentive?
I'm not out to prove anything, except that I'm a reasonable sprinter.
Allan Wells won't let Scotland down in Edmonton, but whatever happens at the Games themselves, one thing is certain. His performance has already set off British sprinting for the start of a new era. Ian Edwards, ITN Sport, Meadowbank Stadium.